Divided, I once stood. United, I now stand. Whilst I have Samoan and European heritage, Aotearoa is my home. No longer are there two opposing feathers. Instead, a korowai in all its glory sits on my back, marking the power of unity.
I think our ability to see past race and colour and to just look at what makes us human. Forgetting about all the different ways that we look, all the different backgrounds that we come from, and just looking at our empathy and our kindness and being able to relate to one another. Youth have an incredible capacity to build and communicate with each other, and that allows us to form these great connections that we can build and work and create platforms such as today, which allows youth to share their voices so that more people feel encouraged to take up the fight.
We have differences. That's what makes us unique, but we all find commonalities that bring us together, such as, kai or music or whatever it may be. And so I think, connecting around our shared cultures and values is a great way of, one, holding our own identity, but also bringing us together.
We have such diversity, over 213 ethnic communities represented across Aotearoa, New Zealand. We collectively speak over 160 languages and belong to a myriad of faith communities as well. That is a source of strength for us, and we must be supported to be able to celebrate who we are, but also supported to belong as New Zealanders, and that means being able to participate in various aspects of society while also holding true to various aspects of our identity as well.
We all come with different personality types, different diversity markers, different histories, backgrounds. The one thing that is common to all of us is the way that we feel, the way that we love, and the idea of being able to do something good in this world. And if we can try and merge some of those together, get some common understanding, I think there's some real ability to create change in the world. It's just about us also understanding that we've got to listen, that we have to reflect, and we have to take that knowledge and do something with it.
What I know is that we only talk about racism when it's popular in the media. What I know is that this needs to change. What I know is that I have a friend, age 10, spat on and told to go back to the country she came from, called the N slur age 10. People younger than age 10 are treated with such discrimination, taught to survive instead of thrive, taught never walk alone, taught never let your guard down, spat on and abused, given trauma that they call normal. At what point do we change this?
It's not the victim's decision to fix racism. It shouldn't be they shouldn't be the ones trying to fix it. It should be us as a collective, or it should be the racists looking back at themselves and trying to correct their behavior. Sometimes we get put in these situations and we feel like it's on us. It's on us to take up this huge weight on our shoulders, and we forget that there's so many other people who are dealing with the same things.
I think race relations in New Zealand, people recognizing the fact that New Zealand is based on a treaty that was signed such a long time before migrants actually came here. But I think often a lot of people misunderstand that migrants don't recognize that. Migrants do recognize that. I think what people often, they only see it from their own perspective, and I think often what we need to do is actually try and walk in other people's shoes.
As a victim of prejudice, I realized I had a choice. I could easily develop my own prejudices, or control my emotions and speak out of love instead of anger. As a kaihoi, I learned te tiriti o Waitangi and understood the way of the tangata whenua. Now I sing my school waiata with pride. Tūmaia, tūkaha, kia tū kotahie. We stand proud, we stand strong, we stand as one.
They talked about the need for us to value and respect the beauty of the diversity that exists in Aotearoa, but also to speak to some of those values that bring us together as people, as New Zealanders. They spoke of the values of compassion, for example, as one that brings us together, having a common purpose and a common goal to where we want to get to. The role of Te Tiriti o Waitangi, Te ao Māori values around manaakitanga, kotahitanga, working in partnership with one another, all of those I believe are values that bring us together.
What is time? Because time is of great value that you can't actually claw back, but you can actually express your feelings and emotions and kindness and love in time.
We accept, we respect, cancel this divide, no more division, let this racism subside.
So what have I learnt from my own personal efforts to free myself from racial prejudice and to build unity? Well, I have learnt that I cannot sit back and wait for the government to fix things. I've learnt that I'm one of many young people passionate about race relations who has the opportunity to set its future course. We exist today born of the light. With every dawn, we are able to celebrate and embrace new beginnings, together as one. Tēnā tātou katoa.